Notice there's several functions. The first is ice cream, the next is gelato, and the last is sorbet. And each one of these pre-programmed options runs at a different speed for the optimal results. So first you have ice cream, and it will come up preset on 25 minutes, but you can adjust this all the way up to an hour or down if you prefer. And you just turn it on when you're all done choosing your time. Then you have gelato. It's a preset for 30 minutes. Same thing, just turn it on. You notice for gelato, it turns a little slower. And the last one is sorbet, which the recommended time is 40 minutes. You just turn it on and it starts. And what will happen is, this is so simple and easy to use. It takes all of the questionability out of making these frozen desserts. The great thing about it is it shuts off when it's done, and you can just enjoy your ice cream. Has a beautiful stainless steel finish. It's really nice and compact, and it couldn't be more fun to make ice cream at home. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the ingredients together to make an ice cream, and this happens to be butter pecan. I'm just going to put this back in here. And the first ingredient is your milk. So put that in with the sugar and the salt. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to whisk this until the sugar dissolves. And this is really simple and easy to do. This is such a fun thing to do with kids too, to show them how much fun and how simple and easy it is to make ice cream. The great thing about ice cream, making it at home, you know exactly what type of ingredients go in. If you prefer to use organic milk or organic sugar or whatever ingredients you have in your home, it's great. So that's the heavy cream. I'm just going to whisk that and then whisk in finally the vanilla. Now, normally what we recommend that you do is let this basically come together and let the flavors incorporate, and that takes about 2 hours, or you can leave it in the fridge overnight. But today, because we're going to be making this immediately, I'm not going to actually do that. So I'm just going to pour this into this pitcher, just so it's a lot easier to get it in the ice cream maker so I don't make a mess. And you can see that the sugar was dissolved really well. So what I'm going to do is take this lid off, pour this inside, and then what I'm going to do is choose ice cream. It's preset on 25 minutes, and I'm going to hit start. And you saw how quickly that came together. In 25 minutes, you're going to have a beautiful, luscious ice cream. So our ice cream just finished churning, and then I just want to mention these happen to be the pecans that we had out earlier. All you need to do is, towards the very end of the mixing cycle, just add these a little bit at a time for some extra taste. And look how beautiful that is. Who doesn't love a cool ice cream any time of year? I know I do. Today it's like 92 degrees out, and I'm melting, so I definitely want to taste this and cool off. That's really rich. I like the extra crunch with the nuts. I like nuts in my ice cream. It couldn't be easier to make fresh, homemade ice cream with ingredients that you can control right at home with the Cuisinart Gelateria Ice Cream Sorbet and Gelato Maker.
Hi, my name is Neely Fisher. I'm the Flexible Chef, and I was super excited when Ninja reached out to me to introduce you to their most amazing innovation, the Ninja Creamy. This machine helps you customize and make your own flexible creations at home, like ice creams and sorbets, even smoothie bowls for breakfast. Their Creamify technology enables the Creamy to break down a uniformly frozen block into an incredibly smooth, creamy texture in just minutes. Healthy or indulgent, the Ninja Creamy can create frozen treats as unique as you are. The Ninja Creamy has 6 one-touch programs. There's the ice cream function that processes your base into unbelievably creamy ice cream. The sorbet function is perfect for an easy, sweet treat. You can transform a can of your favorite fruit into a delicious sorbet in seconds. The light ice cream function can be used if you're looking for a better-for-you ice cream option made with less sugar. Use the milkshake function to create perfectly thick and drinkable chocolate and strawberry milkshakes. Gelato, which will create a smooth and decadent gelato. I love the rich texture of the gelato. It never fails to satisfy our family's sweet tooth. This machine, by the way, goes beyond dessert. Use the smoothie bowl function to process fruits and veggies and create delicious smoothie bowls. My daughter loves to make smoothie bowls in the morning, and this is gonna be her favorite new thing. I like to top mine with fruits and granola and more. The Creamy has a powerful motor base, and it only takes about 90 seconds, like a minute and a half, to transform your frozen pints into creamy, delicious treats. It comes equipped with an outer bowl and lid to house your pint while you're processing, the creamerizer paddle, which transforms frozen mixtures into perfectly creamy texture, creamy pints and lids to store your delicious creations right in your freezer, and lastly, an inspiration guide with unique recipes to help you get started. I loved reading through all that amazing stuff. Okay, so let's get started. The first step into making customizable treats is starting with the base. Let's make the perfectly personalized ice cream from the Kickstarter guide. It's super easy to make a wide variety of delicious flavors and frozen treats just from this one recipe. It's kind of like a master recipe for a slew of flexible options. For this recipe, you will need 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of whole milk, and 1 teaspoon of your preferred extract like vanilla or mint, or if you prefer chocolate ice cream, it's up to you. You can add the cocoa powder. My favorite thing about this recipe is you can personalize your base using any extracts that you like. You can use mint extract to create mint chocolate chip ice cream, root beer extract to create the ultimate root beer float experience, almond extract for toasted almond flavors, and even strawberry or raspberry flavoring to create fruity options as well. If you want to further customize this recipe, you can make it dairy-free. That is one of my favorite things to do, and you could use oat milk or coconut cream. So for our recipe, first you're going to microwave the cream cheese for 10 seconds. Then add your sugar and vanilla extract. Mix everything with a whisk until the mixture looks like frosting. Slowly whisk in the heavy cream and milk until fully combined and the sugar has mostly dissolved. Then just pour your base into an empty creamy pint, place the creamy lid on the pint, and freeze for 24 hours. The pint might seem frozen and ready before the full 24 hours, but the temperature of your base needs to be between 9 degrees Fahrenheit and -7 degrees Fahrenheit, which is much colder than the freezing point. So basically just be patient, it'll be ready the next day. For best results, just follow the freezing tips found in the very clear inspiration guide. It's so simple to use the Ninja Creamy. Once your pint is assembled and ready to go, all you gotta do is plug in your unit, press and hold the latch on the top of the lid, and then insert the paddle into the bottom of the lid. Release the latch to secure the paddle. The paddle will feel loose when installed. Then place your pint into the outer bowl. Position the tab of the lid just slightly to the right of the outer bowl handle so that the arrows on the lid and handle align. Rotate the lid clockwise to lock. Place the outer bowl on the motor base with the handle in the middle of the unit. Twist the handle to the right to raise the platform and lock the bowl in place. Select the program needed for the recipe. Once complete, the unit will stop running. Detach the outer bowl and pint from the base of the unit and you're ready to scoop and serve. This is seriously so creamy and decadent. I'm gonna add...
Now, we're gonna mix this up, pour it in here. All right, so we have 1/2 cup of cream, 1/2 cup of milk, and then 2 ounces of our mixture right here. You wanna make sure you keep this about 1.5 inches from the top. So again, you do not want this whole thing filled up because the process is going to expand when we start it, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So here's our mixing top right here. We attach this to it right out of the thing, put it on there, and now we're gonna slide it on like this. All right, so we're secured, we're locked in. Now, power button. And so this is the part, it can take 15 to 30 minutes depending on the consistency you want with your ice cream. Let's hit the button and get this started. Okay, so now we're gonna give this about 15 to 30 minutes. You can see on the sides here, these are the ingredient chutes. So if you wanna put in some nuts or some candy or add stuff to it during the process, that's where this can take place. We'll check back soon. All right, let's use the ingredient chute. We're gonna put some walnuts in here to add some additional flavor to our ice cream. All right, 15 minutes in, we're starting to come out of the top right now. All right, it's been a little over 20 minutes now. It looks like this is almost done. So we're gonna stop this and we're gonna give it a taste test, see exactly how it looks and how it tastes after about 20 minutes. All right, so you see it's got pretty solid. So especially for 20 minutes with no ice involved with this whole process, which is pretty cool. So try to scrape some of that off in there. And so one of the tips is that too, if you want it even more consistent than this, you just pop this in the freezer and let it sit in there for a little bit, and it's gonna have even a thicker, more ice cream-like quality by the time you pull it out again. But let's see how this is tasting right now. That's actually ready to go. That's good. I think that extra vanilla too really hits the spot. Walnuts, I'm a fan as well too. And again, I am Liquid Tailgating Challenge. This was the Nostalgia Electric Ice Cream Maker. Super simple to use. Just plan 24 hours in advance to make sure you chill that in the freezer before you get ready to do it. It's got the ingredient chute. Just make sure you have stuff finely chopped or broken down because certain things aren't going to slide through there as easily. So if you want to impress your friends, make some craft ice cream for your guests at your next tailgate or home gaming party, Nostalgia Ice Cream Maker could be for you. Check out the website at the bottom of the screen right now to see hundreds of honest product reviews because we never get paid to give our professional opinion on the hundreds of products that we've tested. Follow social media because what we do is we test stuff just like this ice cream maker and then we turn around and give you a chance to win fun stuff every single week. Until next time, if you want some ice cream in your life made your way, check out Nostalgia Ice Cream Maker. All right, for cleanup, you cannot wash this piece. Obviously, this is the electric piece right here. But here's what we can do. We can pull the dasher out. You just pull it out like that. And then our snaps right here, we're gonna pull these in together and then push and then disconnect. So now you can wash this and just wipe this off with a towel.
To go, get your ingredients mixed prior to making your ice cream and make sure they're nice and cold. Once you're ready, turn your ice cream machine on just by simply touching the button here at the top. So it's a one button start, and then you are ready to start making your ice cream.